Now you can hear me. Okay. It's gonna be really quiet, but you can hear me. So let me restart Reaper. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. Now you can hear me. Okay, for some reason I opened Reaper after it updated, and it did not have the most recent projects. That we make a note to myself that I need to update. Is it focus right? Okay, natural. What are my thoughts about Ornlu not going to Brazil? I have no idea how they decided who's going and who's not going. From what I heard, Daniela was a very last-minute ask. Myself, I was going just to admin before they said I would cast. And I guess Nilly's going at the last minute. So I really don't have much insight as to their decision-making process. Looks like Dave's gonna be streaming this, so that's lovely. I think everyone's streaming it. I need to get my logo up. Hold on. Where is my logo? On the test version of my handbook. Right. Let's put this in a spot where I can use the logo. Let's go stream resources. Event resources. Sudden disaster. Oh, it's there already. Boom. Right. Let me add a logo. I think we have drafts already. That nice and somewhat centered. Maybe larger. There we go. Ornlu confirmed for the next Korean LAN. And Daniela did live in Portugal, so she can probably navigate around Brazil better than I can, at least. That helped me speaking German when I was in Germany for the last garrison, as the trains were canceled, and I had to figure out how to navigate the train system to get back to Berlin when my train was broken. All right, and then let's also get this here. Let's get the logo on all my scenes. Bear with me for a moment. And try to get this in the right position. There we go. Let me make that a bit larger. Yeah, that can go down slightly. And there, it looks like it fits. I don't have the logo on this scene, right? Nope, that's just simple. All right, there we go. Okay, the logo's set up. Boom. Now it's time for some drafts. I don't know if we have a draft for this or if we have settings. Everything's broken. Everything broke down. All trains stopped working like 4 days ago in Germany. Isn't that common? Okay, Mesa Verde will be our first map. Mesa Verde. Let me see if we have... Oh, this is listed as a show match on the dashboard. Lovely. That'll be meaning we have a thing here with... No, we don't have drafts. Are we okay casting green versus gray? Because those are the colors they picked. I am going to say no, but we'll figure out what we do when we get into the game. Let me just warm up Capture Rage for a moment. And oh gosh, I opened my... Oh, I can show off real quick. This is going to be my... Oh, I can't show it off because it's a different application of mine. I was going to show off the skin we had for Brazilian Dynasty when casting it, but I can't because it's a different application. Alright, here we are. So, Terz will be the green Khmer to the northwest, Benanji the gray Romans to the southeast, and the map is Mesa Verde. I love this map. It's been amazing in USA Cup. I have a somewhat similar concept to it that I did for the Brazilian land. So, can we see green versus gray? Is this just horrible colors? Should I do blue versus red? Should we be boring and do blue versus red? Let me just make sure Capture Rage is set up for me. This is a Showmatch, and it's a playoff 5. Red versus yellow? Oh, because they're German? I suppose we could. Seems surprisingly fine for this map. We'll do blue versus red. We will do the boring colors. Also, today I went to the library and I printed out, I used their color printer. It cost me 50 cents. Oh, we have some laming going on? We have some laming. Benanji's doing some laming. He's doing some laming right away. I'm getting ready to travel to Brazil. Needed to print my visa, and it cost me 50 cents to use the printer. So that's what I did today. I also got a haircut, and I'm all prepared now. Okay, so just as we're here, deleted wall, the scout has to run to the TC, and will Terz lose the scout? Oh, he dodges, takes 1 arrow. He's gonna get 1 turkey. So he'll trade a javelina for a turkey. It's only a 200 food difference. Maybe a bit more, but due to the decay rates. Actually, they decay at the same rate. So good morning, Major Blazer. No point in having a personal printer these days. You made use of that service a month ago. Yeah, it's like I have a printer for myself, but I never use it, aside from the very rare occasions I need to print stuff. But those occasions are so rare that the printer like is one of those inkjet printers, and it just gets all unusable. I need to print like several test pages before I can even print anything, and even then it doesn't look proper. So I just went to the library. And rather than owning and maintaining a printer and getting ink, I paid 50 cents and made 2 printouts of my visa. Let's go houseboat. Hello, Miss Luna Rain over on YouTube. No houseboat in this map pool. Although I don't know, I've heard people don't like houseboat for sudden death. I think it's a great sudden death map. You print on your neighbor's printer and pick it out of his trash. You sound like the type of person who has grabbed your neighbor's Netflix password to watch on their account. So, early barracks. On this map, you have a ton of houses in the back. So you're pretty well protected in terms of not needing to spend wood, so you get your militia out really early with the barracks. Remember that song, 50 Cent Copy Shop? And oh, this could be the end of Benanji's scout now. As Terz, ooh, it's 1 hit. It looms on the way. This map can be a very heavy drush map, which I think makes it pretty cool for sudden disaster. And also, I mean, no one's ever going to destroy these houses because they're behind your TC. And Bill will go to repair that palisade. A couple militia will hit the mill. As I need to get my coffee in a spot where I can drink it. Hold on, chat, hold on. Drink it and not spill it. Big delete on the walls from Terz. I've seen that come back to bite people before, where they delete those walls when that gold gets hit. So all of your resources are pretty far forward on this map. You don't have much in the way of wood. That mill looks like it's probably going to go down pretty darn quickly. Unless Terz starts repairing. So he's up to the feudal age first. As the Khmer will have the advantage he can garrison in houses on this map. Little squeaky hairs. Lovely. Also, there are a few foxes out and scattered around the map. I think it's cool to be able to take the foxes if you go forward with Vils. Gives your Vils something to do. Makes the map maybe a bit more aggressive. Couple of deletions on the wall there, and what's that going to be? As we have a range. Okay, immediate range, no barracks for Terz. Hold on, I realize my game sound is on, so I'm hearing double sounds. Turn that off. There we go. Three houses up on the side for Benanji. And there's the range for Terz. There is a blacksmith for him too, so he'll go for a quick fletching along with the archers. Since Benanji's still in the Dark Age, Terz won't have to worry about skirmishers yet. And I don't think Benanji's gonna fast castle. It's only 26 villagers, which feels a bit low were this to be a Drush FC, but maybe the fact he doesn't need wood for the houses might change things. Also, just by habit, he did a house over here as part of the wall. Probably that could have just been a couple palisades. He has more than enough housing space right now. A couple of houses over here as part of the wall. That's something to keep in mind. Yeah, the houses maybe make a sturdier wall once you get to the feudal age or into the castle age, but they also do cost you quite a bit more wood. And here's Terz going to try to micro a single archer around. He's using the hairs. He's using the hairs to block the militia. Oh, that was sick. Benanji's just like, silly hairs stopping my militia. Stop being a roadblock. Here's one militia that should go down. Shot by the archers. The other one just worried about laming the hairs. There's no hairs for you, Terz. Benanji up to the feudal age. Also, in the draft, Terz named himself Sudden Dessaster. With the Terz at the end. I thought that was cute. Benanji might be with that blacksmith trapping his villagers. That could be 4 dead vills. He has nothing to delete other than the middle that lets the archers in. And if he deletes... okay, oh no. He can't delete the blacksmith because he needs to finish it with the market to go FC. Okay, he does have the resources. Okay, no, never mind. There's a hill. It's not a hole. I was scared there. I thought there's a hole. Or did he forge that? I think he finished a forge bush and got out. I was scared there for a moment as he walls it up. I was like, he's gonna lose all the vills. And I'll have some walls up behind this. And now Castle Age on the way. I can start sipping my coffee. Yeah, that little blacksmith yard is very deceiving. Blacksmith graphics in general are deceiving, but this is one of the better ones. It's not like that East Asian blacksmith that's a complete debate. There is Castle Age for Benanji. So we'll be up to the Castle Age as the Romans. Is this going to be Scorpions? Wait a minute, chat. Is this going to be Scorpions? This might be Scorpions. I'm never going to say no to some Scorpions. But oh my gosh, I just realized it's Chimera versus Romans. Chat, this is the Scorpion matchup. We're gonna have extra range versus the, what's the Roman bonus again? Cheaper? Yeah, minimum range reduced. Okay, minimum range reduced. And they cost less gold, and with ballistas they attack faster. Okay, I had to remember which was the team, the Civ and the Tech. So cheaper is the Civ bonus, less min range is the team bonus, and faster attacking is the unique tech. They have the same total range? Nope, Chimera have +1 range. Their bonus is Scorpion's +1 range. And the Roman bonus is they have less minimum range. So Scorpions, if a unit is standing next to them, can shoot them more easily. And oh, wait, there we go. I'm looking at his base, like, where are the workshops? I'm looking for the workshops. They're over here. They're like, that's what the red dots are on the minimap, the workshops. Some palisades there and there. And a ram, I think the ram might be trapped. To get the ram's gotta go the wrong way. Oh, the long way around. So Vils will repair that Scorpion as best they can. Less minimum range, I guess, helps out against the scout. You can see the minimum range is 1 instead of 2. So stable for Terz, who is in the castle age, so he can at least make knights. Scorpions do have an attack bonus against elephants now. Oh, that's true. The Khmer have the unique tech to shoot 2 Scorpion bolts. So, oh, ram, right at the gate, right through. And remember, this is sudden disaster. This is sudden death. They have 1 TC. There's no booming here. It is simply rams and scorpions pushing in. That, oh my gosh, that pathfinding. That pathfinding. I'll need to send this game to Nilly. All right, right after it ends. The rams kept going out the back. Well, the knights are here for Terz. They're killing the forward Vils. He's got 5 rams. I feel like he needed more scorpions. And that if he had gone scorpion instead of ram, he'd probably be in a better spot. But that being said, Terz doesn't have too many knights. He doesn't have a market because he's the Khmer. He skipped the market. And now he's resigned to fighting off the rams with his villagers. I think he actually needs to pull everything just to repair the TC now. He doesn't have wood to repair the TC. He only has 100 wood in the bank. Will this succeed? No scorpions left, just rams. Terz sending the entire village to repair the TC. The rams have a lot of HP. Terz has to make the right decision between attacking the rams and repairing the TC. He's out of wood. He can't repair the TC. He can't repair it. And Benanji, oh, he's so close. He had to buy wood. And 2 rams left. Can he keep repairing? Benanji gets it. He gets it. Just at the last second, Terz didn't have enough wood to repair. Where was the market? The market's in the middle of the map because he just needed a market somewhere. He had a couple archers forward, but the sneak workshops into the scorpions, into the rams. Oh, that was so close. And that's like, I don't know what the right thing is here. How do you slice up your villager percentages between attacking rams versus repairing? There were a couple of knights and archers there, but just enough from Benanji to get the job done and gets the TC. All right, so let's Benanji getting win number 1 over Terz. 9 scorpions to 6 archers. I guess he did have enough scorpions, but just lost them. That's why we do sudden disaster. I love sudden disaster. That's the sudden disaster action people love. Yes. I gotta ask you, chat. Maybe this is a preference thing, as I'll need to experiment a bit. Would you like to see the destruction animation of the town center? Because I think that I think there's a way to adjust the maps so that instead of, if we pick random map instead of sudden death as the game mode, we can make it so players can't build any additional TCs and that they lose when the TC is destroyed, but it plays the destruction animation first. Yes, I think that'll be the better approach to the maps. We just need to tell everyone to pick random map as the game mode and not sudden death. Or an explosion, like with Exploding Kings. We could, like, put a dead object for a TC to be, like, a 0. Oh, that's actually a sick idea. We might be able to do that. That is something I might be able to consider. My hotkeys aren't working. Change my scene. There. We could make like some epic explosion when the TC goes down. I like that. Now we just need to think, do different graphics have different timings on the destruction animation? Because someone with different civs might have different destruction timers. I don't know if they're different. We'll need to check that. All right, anyway, I'm gonna, on Twitch, just apologies if I'm getting an ad out between the games. And we will check. Next is Todai G. This is one we're not sure of yet. Because there's a wonder that you need to defend, and if the wonder is destroyed... Was that an F? I dropped 743 frames, so it was a mini F, I think. Short freeze, okay. I had to refresh. All right, it wasn't a bad one, though. They did what they could to fix my internet. I don't want to complain anymore, because I just spent a week and a half complaining about my internet being down. So I think we got to live with this. Oh, so these players are 15 elo apart. Terz 25-25, Benanji 25-10. And refresh, yeah. Press F5 to pay respects. Oh man, I do really get the feels of I just haven't been streaming in a while. And it hurts on all the the viewer counts, the stats, and whatnot. I was hardly sad that he's not going to Brazil. I just saw his stream title. What was the fix for the internet? I submitted a complaint to the FCC. They forwarded the complaint to my ISP. They finally realized that the problem was not that my modem needed to be restarted, but there was some type of outside issue, and they finally, after a few days, resolved it. So I don't know exactly what the issue is, other than it was not my issue, it was their issue. Oh, and on YouTube, thank you very much. It's got a thing pop up. Let me check what the thing is. Oh, Noob Netrum, thank you very much for the Elite Cataphract membership on YouTube. Yes, you haven't seen me because my internet, as I was saying, has been down. It was down for a good 10 days. And finally got my ISP to fix it. As we can see, it's not perfect. Although I do expect that, as much as I love this wood paneling, I probably will be moving soon because kind of to do streaming, I do need fiber optic internet these days because I don't want to go through another period of those drops. So at some point, fairly soon. Don't know exactly when, but soon. So a couple of cattle are picked up. And now the Champy will be attacking the Scout, but here comes a Vil. So tricky fight here. Looks like the Champy has a slight HP advantage. Let me just see if I can get just that in the Scout. 5 HP and the Champy goes down. So Malay for Benanji and Mapuche for Terz. Alright, let me write the civs up here. That is Malay for Benanji and Mapuche for Terz. There we go. Get the civs right. The internet is a sudden disaster as well. Beautiful trees. Yeah. All the credit in the world to Welcome to Rapture for this beautiful map that he created. Other than this rock terrain, I think we gotta do, if we're gonna use this, we gotta make the rock terrain prettier. The rock terrain is here because people realized that the way to win the map was to douche. And if you built your TC between the Wonder, like in this opening here, it was impossible to send Vils to repair the Wonder because the TC would kill them. So the TC would shoot down the wall and then you use Vil fight the Wonder to destroy it. So this is the anti-douche rock terrain. Mesa Verde was from USA Cup. This was from Stronghold Frenzy 2. I don't know if Rapture had used it anywhere before that, but this map was from Stronghold Frenzy 2. If you remember that from last year. Naya does make a very, very nice use of the peach blossom trees and the Asian maple trees. And then also some of these bush bees. Bush B, there are 3 bushes. Bush A is the brighter green shiny bush. Bush B is the darker green bush. It's called African bush in the random map documentation. I think it came with the African kingdoms or something. I don't know. But it's the darker bush. And then bush C is the snowy bush. So I mixed in with some bamboo there, some of these Asian maple trees. It's a very, very pretty map. Just got back from Seattle. Went to the USA versus Australia game not long ago. Was great. Oh. Well, I actually am right next to MetLife Stadium here. That's, if there's no traffic, I can probably make it there in about 30 minutes. So I think Norway versus France is today. Yeah, that game is huge, comes on in 30 minutes. Yep. I'm gonna hope that's a pun I don't get, race car driver. Also, these gates, wouldn't it be great to have diagonal gates? Yeah, diagonal gates are hard. I don't go... No, near me, Dick's is a sporting goods store. It's where you go to buy, like, it's not like a specialty running shoe, but it's like a general purpose, your running shoes, your basketball shoes, like your like your tennis rackets, baseball bats, gloves, anything you do for sports. Yeah, that's what they have around here. And I know that was in Wisconsin, because they had it in Wisconsin when I was there. F. Alright, I'm guessing that's not a stream drop. That's just a lack of burger places around here. So this, I believe how this is set up is if you lose either the TC or the Wonder, this is an or, then you lose. If you have a multiple TC map, then you have to lose all the TCs, and they're ANDed. But this is an or. So we can have different types of logic gates with sudden disaster maps. Can you eat them at a Mariners game, race car driver? Also, the settlement is kind of awkward here between the bamboo and the berries. Good afternoon, Colin, over on the YouTube chat. Hello, hello. So another settlement between the gold and the woodline here. It is an inclusive ore here. It's an inclusive ore. You can destroy both of them somehow simultaneously, and then you'll still win. Imagine that. You just select both of them, you shift delete, and then you don't lose. Oh, that'd be crazy. Open until 2 a.m. Sounds like you have some experience. Sun Disaster. Yeah, that's why we're doing these show matches. I hope we'll have a few more show matches, because we need to figure out what maps are going to be good for it. I'll need to advertise the map scripting competition again. I'll try to make a post before I leave for Brazil. Alright, so we'll have Feudal Age for Terz. He's doing Loom after going up. Market, and we'll probably see a Blacksmith when he gets a bit more wood. Maybe didn't have as much, or maybe had a bit too much food and not enough wood. Is he still taking some of those deer? Stone and deer by the Wonder. And the Mapuche bonus is that their spear line and skirmishers have extra line of sight, but for the settlements they can train the spears and the skirms too, so kind of 2 bonuses for the skirm spear lines. And honestly, for a 1 TC start, having all your lumber camps train those units could be pretty cool. I have Market and Blacksmith for Benanji. Also, this was the first map I had ever seen that used the flower grass terrain that was added in the Three Kingdoms, I believe. But it's a flowery grass terrain. And it's so lovely, I need to stop myself from using it, because I use it almost every map. And the fallen leaves, too, are great. That was a nice item that was added. Little patches of leaves for both the maple trees and the peach blossom trees, so you can texture your ground a bit with them. I think those are, when used well, look really cute. When do I leave? Sunday. Sunday. I just printed out my, as I was saying earlier, I just went to the library, printed out 2 copies of my e-visa, and I have to present them at the airport. I have not been watching any World Cup games. I have been observing the people near me, as Benanji had that forward Vil. in the Walmart with soccer jerseys, or I've seen all of the signs that say there's extra traffic heading to and from MetLife. But that's about it. You have a burger chain called Woody's. So there's Benanji up to the castle age, and what is his plan now? The melee go up very quickly, and could go fast in for Trebs. I don't know if you prefer attacking the Wonder or the town center. The Wonder is... oh, that's cute. That's cute. In order to emphasize the fact that the Wonder needs to be defended, instead of just calling it Wonder, Rapture changed the name to Defend the Wonder. You can change the names of units in-game, but it has to be to another existing string. There's a text file with all of the in-game strings, like all the names, like Joan of Arc, Attila the Hun, whatnot. And since this is a game mode, Defend the Wonder, he was able to swap the string over. So there's Benanji. Oh no, so Terz was probably thinking I'll do a castle to defend the Wonder, but here comes Benanji going for the TC. You can go for either or. Yeah, you can go for either or. Yeah, so you can't just type in your own name, but you can name the Wonder Joan of Arc if you want to. You can name it Lahir. So here are some more walls from Terz. We'll keep an eye on that castle. He's walling right behind the walls, but Fletching and then Bodkin could help break through the re-wall. Terz is doing a siege workshop. He'll need some mangonels to defend. And Karambit warriors for Benanji. It looks like it'll be Karambits plus Rams. This legit could even be a murder hole situation for him. The worry on this map is that one forward castle could just win it. You can name it Venison. I think you can. I think you can. That should be one of the campaign dialogues. I never checked if I put my game in a different language. I'll have to swap to German and see if it actually gives me the translated German name of Defend the Wonder, the game mode. I don't know if those will all make sense. So, quick mangonel immediately for Terz to defend the walls. There's the ram ramming away. One mangonel shot, second mangonel shot. There's a gate. The ram has to flee. Imagine a text, but you don't have to imagine Major Blazer. You just have to open your game files and find it. So is there murder holes? Oh, wait. Okay. I just had an epiphany. Because the gate has multiple buildings, I think the castle can be adjacent to the gate and still shoot the gate. As long as it's ajar to the side. Ooh. Oh, it's not hitting the gate, though. It's hitting the house. Okay, maybe I was just debated by seeing it hit the house. I was thinking that since usually the corner tiles in the center are separate buildings, it might be able to, like, right-click the corner, and it's far enough away that it hits part of the gate. Maybe I'm wrong. It was just the Rams attacking the gate. Oh, and we have a crossover. As the Rams. You can't wall that out. The Rams are going for the Wonder. Terz, he spent everything to defend the TC, and now Benanji just goes right over to the Wonder. Remember when Terz had deleted this? Oh, the mangonel shot! The beautiful mangonel shot on 2 Vills. Now here comes the mangonel over. It needs to stop the Karambits, but this Wonder is toast. And that will collapse. And there's a GG. And is he dead? There he is. That's the destruction animation playing. And there is Benanji going up 2-0. So, yeah, okay, interesting. You need to defend 2 areas. Don't know how well that works. Hold on. Hold on. My hotkeys are messed up. In OBS, let me scroll my hotkey list for a second. Capture age score. There we go. There we go. Now I can swap my scenes properly. So 3-3 KD, but Benanji as the melee got the forward map control. Terz could have needed, I don't know, maybe some spears and skirms from those settlements on the way up to the castle age? It was a bit slower, but that's probably always going to happen to the melee. Yeah, the wonder, the wonder. That's what Terz is thinking right now. Well done from Benanji. Seattle is having a pride game for Egypt versus Iran. Imagine a reverse Teutonic healing fortress around the TC for sudden disaster. Oh, could we rename all the unbuilt castles to Castle of Doubt because that's the name of an achievement? Ooh. I don't know. I don't know if that's in the files because it's an achievement. That's a good question. That's a darn good question. Alright, the next is a map. This is one of my maps. This is Arukarias. I'll need to update all the names of the map scriptures so they populate properly in the overlay. But this is going to be Arukarias for the next game. I love that Age of Mythology soundtrack, too. Yeah, well, remind me to test that later, the gate thing. It's true, you have to attack the side of the gate. I'll have to keep that in mind. Oop, I used the wrong version of Capture Age again. Game over. Okay. The game is over. I have an all-green map. This is a weird one. Is this just me? Might just be me. I'm going out of sync somehow. Okay, yeah, so I'm going out of sync somehow. This is not the map we're supposed to be getting. Yeah, nothing, what a map. Hold on, let me see. I might need to do some debugging. Wait, let's open this. Arukarias. Yes. That was a very sudden disaster. That is fair. Let me actually test it. This should work on sudden death. And we test it. Make sure. Oh, it's a 9-vil start, though. Oh, well. Alright. Let me just send this. Yeah, I'll need to remove the 9-vil start in the future, but this will just be sudden death. I'll need to do some surgery to it to make it 3-vil start. I also need to get a proper 3-vil start set up myself. There you go. There. I got my scene set up. They've been in the game for 6 minutes. What? It has to be a mistake. Okay, yeah, the dashboard has to have a mistake there, I think. It says they're still in the game. It says out of sync detected. Wait. Is it going out of sync? Wait. Actually, it just says out of sync for me. Are they actually playing? Wait, they might actually be playing. Wait, let me just check their stream. Okay, yeah. Dave's not there. John Slow's not there. Okay. I'm not alone. Not alone in wondering where it is. So, that chat suspects someone didn't turn spectating on? I don't know what happened. I can spectate, but it just doesn't work. I don't know why it would go out of sync. I genuinely have no idea what's going on. But yeah, that is a very lovely map. That still, I don't know what's happening. As DE says the match is still live, but I can't actually spectate it. I'm getting updated stats. They're both feudal. Oh, this is interesting. Look, it looks like they're playing somehow. And we're just going out of sync. just spectators are going out of sync. Okay, let's just say, currently we're having a weird out of sync issue. Marito's here. Can you send me the map script? Terz versus Benanji are playing a match right now, but everyone goes out of sync when they attempt to spectate. I get a green map and immediately it ends. Looks like they're actually managing to play successfully, though. Went to the feudal age and are ongoing. Let me see. Can you send me exactly the map script that they are using? I don't know why this would happen, because like regardless of the map script, it should still transfer to spectators. I have some theory, but not precisely. Oh, and UP. Let's go, Terz. Thank you very much for the sub. Thank you.
Bleda is no more. When Attila returns to camp, he alone will rule the Huns.
Alright, so I got the map script. That's interesting. And let me see. Let me just check my saves. Todaiji Mesa Verde. Alright, posted the pathfinding rec too, so we're just going along with bug reports now. Thank you once again, UP. And before it's an umlaut somewhere in the script, no, Noob Netrum. I am very careful not to put non-ASCII characters in my map scripts. only in the titles. And so, right, as we're still trying to figure this out. I actually have, for the Brazilian Dynasty maps, since they have non-ASCII characters in the titles, turns out that I can edit all the maps locally and give them Unicode titles, and it works perfectly. But then when I upload them to the mod center and someone subscribes to the mod, it actually doesn't use a Unicode file encoding. It uses like Windows 1252, which is a single character encoding. So whenever I update the maps for the Brazilian dynasties, I actually have a Python script that takes the directory of all the map names and replaces them with, Or actually, after it making the zip file, it then scans the zip file and edits the bytes of the zip file so that they have the correct file encoding in the zip file that I upload. So then it shows correctly in game when you select them. So yeah, those zoom louds can be... Yeah, I can't avoid having them in the titles. But... Also, I forgot to announce that I'm live on Twitch, so let me do that. I mean on Discord. Wonders of a 27-year-old program, I guess. Yep. One totally sane methods all around. Hey, at least we found a workaround. So what happened? Did they play the game? Okay, I see the wreck. Let's just look at the wreck, make sure this looks like it works. Which it does? Okay. So here we are. Let's just, I guess we cast this. Let me just get my admins to set this up. Mongols, Goths. Swap. And I'll post this in the bug report thing I got. Alright, so that was weird. Do we know the maps already? No, Death Counter, we don't. The map scripting contest has not even ended yet. So we have, that's like another month or so. So we have lots of time for maps. Anyway, we will have Arukarias. This one we're pretty confident in. We had triple Tuttle last time. And we'll see how this one goes. The base map pool. We don't know how many maps are in the base map pool. We don't even have a base map pool. And we'll probably be around 11 maps. We're not entirely sure how many. So Terz gets the boars or the javelinas in the middle. Benanji will go for each side and try to do a double, triple lure. Oh, that Vil took some hits there. That's a loomed Vil. Okay, so he's got Vils on both sides trying to lure in. Terz is all of his javelinas. Players also have their own javelina in the back. So you get lots of food on this map. And he's struggling a bit. And oh boy, oh no, Benanji. Ooh, he's so close. 4 HP, 4 HP. Now this could be a sudden disaster if this fails. There he goes. Oh, the house is blocking him. He gets the palisade, but he's attacked over the palisade. That's a cameo javelina there. And what happened on the other side? Oh, another disaster on the other side. Disasters, double Vil kills for the javelinas. Benanji 0-2 eco KD. Maybe this is why it went out of sync. Maybe Benanji just didn't want us to see this wreck. Oh my gosh, the javelinas are running. You had to get it with the scout. He's using the house trick. He's getting it bitten again. Wolves are gone. No wolves on this map. Wait, with pawns and triple lures, I didn't have any wolves. Ah, the double disaster. The double sudden disaster. And he gets 2 javelinas. But I think Terz is having a much better start. Now, Terz did a house out there, and he mined 10 gold, so he can drush if he wants to. And here comes the Vil coming into the TC. Let's see, hopefully my admins managed to post the rec to everyone. Oh my gosh, Terz. Not like this, Terz. Not like this. Don't lose a Vil. You got one more hit. 3 HP, 3 HP. This is risky not garrisoning her, but he wants the Javelinas in good spots. Manages to get them. He'll have to shoot with more Vils. What, that Vil? That boar didn't follow the Vil. That was weird. Is Javelina behavior different now? Here's one more. Terz getting as many Javelinas as he can. He's gonna have lots of Javelinas. That's taken under TC rather nicely. There's another dock for Benanji. Or a first dock for Benanji. So Benanji going for the dock, Terz going for the barracks. Going for the barracks. Alright, alright. I also like the little windy path we have down the middle of the map. that was a cute trick I did. So how this works is you can do connections between lands, but it makes pretty much straight line connections usually. It basically follows a shortest path Dijkstra-esque algorithm for generating a path where every tile of terrain gets its own cost associated with it, and it tries to do a least cost path to connect the lands. So to make it curvy, I randomly dot the map with 2 separate terrains. There are different types of grass or dirt that I place on the map. And then when I run the road, I give them different costs. So one of those terrain tiles costs 1 and the other costs 4. So it wiggles a bit as it goes between them. It does a bit of wiggling. But those lures should have gone for Georgians. I did something very similar on Valle de Silva with the rock path. For the Brazil maps. That's the fun of knowing Dijkstra. It's really tricky to get connection generation working the way you want it to a lot of the time, but when you hack enough at stuff, you can get it working. So Shepherd over here for Benanji, he'll want to make another dock. Should be... Are there like 3 shorefish in this lake? I think it is 3. Did I put 3 or 4? Okay, looks like it's 3 per lake. Ooh, and 4 militia could find the Dockingville. Benanji will wall, and he'll wall in time. Just in time. But in time, nevertheless. So 5 men-at-arms. Terz looking to teach Benanji a lesson. So Goths and Mongols both hunt entered civs. Mongols collect from the Javelinas faster. Goths will have longer lasting Javelinas. In essence, collecting the hunt food for longer, which is the faster collecting food. Yeah, your math education. Your Dijkstra education. And now Benanji walling to keep the men-at-arms out. Benanji might be going for a fast castle again with his uptiming, but then again, he doesn't have any gold access. The gold that's towards the back, he didn't wall in. There'll be a tower on one of his fishing ship docks. As the Vils go forward to build a dock in the pond. Men-at-arms still breaking through. There's a barracks from Benanji. He'll need the barracks to unlock the ability to make an archery range. And looks like he was thinking of fast castling. But maybe the failed lures are expanded in the works of that plan. And here come the archers. They could even maybe deny the range. They don't have fletching yet. They'll still annoy the villagers. There's a weak field building the range. As the men-at-arms try to break through the barracks. Let Terz in. Jacob wanting Terz to break through. And fletching for Terz. Bill takes out a scout. And defensive tower for Benanji as he's preparing for Terz to break through. Meanwhile, Terz has not docked. He's done a mill on his shorefish. He'll do another mill on his berries. He's got one lumber camp in the back. Has to be careful. There are some spots, like little clearings behind the lumber camp. And he's taking his gold. Men-at-arms are through. Barracks goes down. And the archers will go back, afraid of the tower, but there's at least a bit of room for the men-at-arms to attack the range. A couple of skirmishers might deter them, though. And there's fletching for Benanji. So far, so good for Terz's economy. He has 500 more resources collected. And Benanji will go for a mill. And forward dock. Hey, Terz is trying to do forward docks on both ponds. He needs to dock his own ponds now. You can go for the quad pond domination. Men-at-arms push back the skirms. And there is the mill for Benanji, who without a mill so far has been unable to construct even a single farm. And you do have to worry quite a bit about his food income now. He's idled that TC for a while. And Terz will go back towards that hill. Quad pond domination, never heard of that category. The QPD. The Cupid. You gotta love having all the fish. Men-at-arms going down. Bulk attacking the dock. And some vills will go over to the berries as we have Castle Age now for Terz. So Terz is the first one to click up. And I imagine Terz simply can go forward for a workshop and then Mangonel push the TC. Maybe even double workshop Mangonels. It's like Quadrarat Demonstratum for AoE 2. And scale guarding armor for Terz. And now Horse Collar for Benanji. But will that be enough skirms to stop a forward workshop? I mean, the vills are already there. A workshop could come over here even. This Terz isn't quite of the wood for a workshop yet. Other option could probably just be crossbow Bodkin and then out micro the feudal skirms when you have the extra 2 range over them. That QED would be box formation for the end of proof tombstone. I like that. There's Terz up to the Castle Age, and Crossbow Bodkin Will he have a workshop? Those two vills are just in prime workshop position, right under that tower. A workshop right there, Q mangonels and win.
Hey, sir. Yeah.
Okay, crossbows picking off skirms. Let's get their skirm down. Oh, and there we go. Castle Age crossbows versus feudal skirms. Some scouts attacking the skirms. But Angie pulls all the vills off of the gold. Man, there's a knight chasing some skirms. There we go. There's GG. And Terz gets himself on the scoreboard. Winning on Arukarias. That Benanji had a disaster with the Borlors. Did not get off to a good start. And the Drush seemed to work better than the Fishboom. So, GG. I'm not sure what happened, if they kept playing live or not, but let me figure out where we are in the show match. And see what my admin said. And, okay, they're playing Zawals. Alright, alright. And it'll be the Wiska against the Armenians. I guess we'll catch up to live time. Oh, I need that scene. There we are. All right, swap the scoreboard. All right, so Zawals. This is gonna be a fun map. This is gonna be. I think we're gonna make it. I'm gonna try to improve it a bit, but it is gonna be a fun one. Let me stay hydrated a bit as we catch up to live time here. This is a good map to skip the Dark Age for. Oh my god, what the... Oh, gosh, there's predators everywhere. I'll wait for the ad to finish. And up. Alright, so welcome in. This is game number 4. We just sped through the Dark Age while we were casting that previous game, thanks to some technical difficulties. This map is called Zawals. You have 2 town centers, and you have to lose both of them to lose the game. We have Terz castle dropping the middle, doing gates, and trying to go for a Gwetra warrior rush onto 2 TCs. I don't know how far into the game they are, but we just skipped the Dark Age a bit. And we have Terz up to the Imperial Age. We have Heresy for Benanji, ready to deal with monks as he's going for a ram push. Some Temple Guards, Warrior Priests versus... or Gwetra Warriors. Were they Temple Guards? It was just Gwetra Warrior. I think we're up to live time now. Okay, we're up to live time. So the ram push from Benanji, that's going to try to destroy the TC here from Terz. And can Terz actually stop this? These unique units are skirmishers. They probably don't do well against rams, but the villagers might. The Temple Guard's much better against the rams. And the rams do go down. So this time the ram push from Benanji is stopped, but Terz's eco is now in shambles as there are infantry units all over the place trying to raid him. There are outposts. How many outposts has Benanji built? Benanji has 14 plus outposts. But then so does Terz. That's the hard thing about the stone wall that's Gaia. You don't actually see it. You don't get an attack notification. So Benanji actually, wait, he went for ram pushes on both of Terz's bases, but both of them might be stopped. Terz is trying to get a mangonel. He gets one, gets a shot off. Mangonel will try to retreat to the TC, gets a second shot and destroys a ram, but the workshop is down. Now Terz is trying to do a castle behind his TC to protect it. These warrior priests are still in Terz's eco. Terz somehow has 51 villas remaining, a lot of them to the south. And settlement will go down, but not enough rams left, perhaps? That's a ton of warrior priests in the rams. And over here, the economy for Benanji is completely safe, and Terz so far has not managed to make a single trebuchet despite being in the Imperial Age. We'll have block printing for Terz. But did we get devotion already? We have no devotion, but we have heresy. So Benanji opted for heresy over devotion. He still could do devotion if more monks come out. But he did a heresy. And now the warrior priests are destroying or killing vills by the ram. There aren't enough vills to destroy the ram now, so the warrior priests here can try to pick off some units underneath the castle fire and protect the rams. That ram in a good position to destroy the TC. More vills come over to try to repair it, try to destroy the ram. I think the castle could destroy the ram over time. Vills popping out, the warrior priests maybe not in position to protect the ram. The TC down to 1200 HP, but Terz will repair. The ram goes down, and now the warrior priest here still can kill more villagers. There's a petard there to deal with the ram. Warrior Priest will take that out, and Benanji now will have to fall back. At the same time, he's going for another ram push in the north. He has arson on the way for Warrior Priest to destroy town centers. Still no melee units here other than vills, just the Guetra warriors and monks. Warrior Priest on garrison for the rams. Those vills destroying the rams, but that'll be one ram making it to the TC. Another gets there with a very low HP. A vill will go down trying to attack it. 5 HP left. That ram is almost destroyed, and once more it'll be one single ram for Benanji as Terz ejects his vills to attack the ram. But behind this, Terz is now down to 12 villagers. He's losing all of his villagers trying to attack the rams, and he is out of vills. He has no more vills in the north, only one single vill left, and more rams going for the TC in the south. That TC goes down. At the same time, the TC in the north goes down, and Benanji will do it 3-1. Oh, that was crazy. He didn't make a single trap. He was just dealing with the rams. Oh, Benanji with the crazy ram push. Oh, you see the military count difference. Do we have a vill difference? Oh, look at the eco difference. Terz might have needed some more army there to stop the warrior priests. Maybe some more temple guards? How does temple guard versus warrior priest actually work out? Looks like the numbers were there for Benanji. Yeah, Benanji seems very locked in. Might have been a bad moment to sell 1k wood. Oh, I think the vill difference was the main issue there. Okay, that was crazy. I can't even do another ad because that was so close. That was so quick. All right, but with a 3-1 lead, we'll head into game number 5. I don't even know what this map's going to be. We'll play it. We've also gotten 2 bug reports out of this show match, so that's how we know things are going well. We have the bug reports. And looking for the lobby. There we are. And I don't know what the final map is, but hopefully it's a good one again. So that seems like a crazy map. The second bug was the pathfinding. The pathfinding in game 1 for those rams that came out the back of the workshops and like looped around instead of coming out the front. So here we are. It'll be Taku Fort. Now, what is this map? I have no idea. What the heck is Taku Fort? I don't know. This will be my first time seeing it. And it'll be Koreans versus Tupi, so it looks like War Wagons versus Blackwood Archers, maybe? Oh. Nope, wrong capture age. Oh my gosh. Windows autocomplete has this weird thing. I type capture age, and then it completes capture age beta instead of just capture age. But like there's a brief hesitation so that it completes it between when I finish typing and when I press enter, and it swaps the option on me. And I was like, it's not like long, but it's Anyway, this is Taku Fort. Taku Fort. I've never seen this before. It has some pretty Asian maple and peach blossom trees. And oh gosh, along the outside too. Okay, that's maybe a few too many colors all mixed together. Now some scenery in the back. Oh, pandas! We get the panda rocks! Oh yes, panda rocks. There is a monkey rock in that I use for the Brazilian Dynasty maps, but I think the panda rock is a bit cuter. Yes, and then there's some oysters here. Oysters, no fish, just oysters. Benanji immediately gonna wall off Terz. Terz looks like we have the circular stone walls for now. Circular stone walls. Also double up walls on the sides. Benanji deleted a wall to get to the middle. Yeah, so this is one of those maps where we might need diagonal gates to make it function properly. Also on the edges, there are little just corner bits and stuff in the corners. That's cute. There's some scenery out there, make it look pretty. Again, the flowery terrain, but the flowery terrain mixed with mud. Can flowers grow there? And then mixed with some water on top of it? This is some crazy terrain masking there. The peach blossom trees have some leaves underneath them. Oh, that's cute. So house atop the mangrove shallows? Lots of stuff going on here on this map. So Champy Scout for Benanji. We'll find the sheep. It's gonna be awkward to run or walk across this when it's only one tile wide. There's a dock for Terz. And a couple of relics on the sides. Relics. Oh, another panda rock! Oh, another panda rock on the outside. Look at it. Look at it there. Oh, that's a beauty with the trees behind it. Grab a screenshot of that. Gotta like the panda rocks. Panda rock sounds like a genre, a music genre. So you're getting pushed in by the Champy Scout. And a house for Terz. And a couple of oysters out there. A couple of oyster gathering ships. And well, the settlement in the middle is pretty cool because you can get everything there. The peach blossoms, the deer, the stone, the oysters, presumably. Yes, okay, so controlling the middle looks pretty good for Benanji now. And I wonder, this has to be a fast castle map with all the walls. You can't really trush with the water around the outside. There's a house for Terz. You're getting into some panda rock, low quarter for bug. Champy Scout will be pushing in the deer. And there is the deer, successfully at the settlement. So nice middle control from Benanji. Overall, though, Terz far more res collected, and maybe part of that is due to the 4 fishing ships he has collecting the oysters. You can see his gold stockpile climbing quite rapidly at this point. But Benanji will be the first one to click up. Terz doing a few more vills. 26 vills is already a good number. 25 is the up number for Benanji. And we'll have Loom after this Ville at the TC. And another farm there for Terz. He'll keep scouting around the outside, and time for Terz to think about going up. But I guess it is pretty darn awkward to have a build where you do a dock, but then can't actually take fish. Because you can't make fish traps until the Feudal Age unless that was changed. You need Feudal Age to unlock them. And there Terz finally is up, but 29 vills, that feels quite slow. Also, it's a map where your stone is on the outside, so you don't have the safest stone. Or here in the middle. That's some difficulty making a circular wall. I need to make a video about all of the hacks I did to get Coast Arena working. Because that is one of the craziest things I've ever had to do. Mini-F? Oh, I saw a very mini-F on my end. Hopefully it's okay for everyone. Like I said, at some point, somewhat soon, I'm going to be moving. And hopefully getting some proper fiber optic internet. And being able to live in the modern world. Fletching there for Benanji, which does make me think, on stone, it's gotta be Blackwood Archers. Where does he drop the castle? I guess it has to be here. That's as forward as you can go. It's not like you can transport ship in to do the castle. I know, this is such a chill game. They're just not doing, they're just booming so far, right? They're just full boom mode. No attacking, and just chilling and booming. There's a blacksmith for Terz. Too far away from the city, and Comcast never upgrades anything. That's my problem right now. Optimum, they've upgraded the neighborhood near me to use fiber, but they're not upgrading this particular apartment complex. I don't know what it is, if they're just like, the apartments aren't going to pay for the upgrades. But I'm limited to my 35 Mbps upload. So there we go, and there is the castle and workshop. Castle and workshop here, both up for Benanji. And looks like it'll be Blackwood Archers plus Rams then. Could be overly ambitious with a siege tower, but the Archers would probably struggle against the TC. It could be Petards and Rams. That's an option too. Fishing lines is in for Terz to collect from the oysters more quickly. He'll do another dock on the right. Will it be quickly enough? He has one galley out to try to deny the castle, but won't do much there. Koreans, a Civ that still probably doesn't get demos, even though it doesn't really matter now. Yeah, no demos for them. They'd have to do turtle ships. And yep, castle going right for the walls. Terz can wall behind this should he want to. Yep, there's the ram and Blackwood Archers. Remember, you get 2 archers per... every time you click the button. They could probably move up and try to stop the walling vills. Yeah, Benanji woke up choosing aggression, for sure. And there's the wall down. That gate shouldn't last long against the ram. Has a champion side the ram now. Defensive castle for Terz. I'm not entirely sure what the 2P will do against war wagons. The archer is trying to stop the vills from building a gate. That gate getting a bit more HP from the vills, but it won't hold forever. Both vills pulled back from Terz. Well done on low HP, 4 HP left. And as the gate goes down, the castle goes up. And now, what will Terz have? War Wagon, I would assume, but he's running low on wood. He does have a turtle ship. All right, he has one turtle ship. So turtle ship versus Blackwood archers. Oh, the turtle, look at it go. Look at it go. I don't think, does it destroy rams? I don't think so. But I wrecked the Blackwood archers, just has to be careful not to go in range of the castle. So it'll open up this wall too and let the war wagons come forward. So fletching for Terz, still needing to defend his TC, but now with a bit of breathing room thanks to the turtle ship. Make another turtle from this dock and put it over here. That might be what he's doing. He's got another turtle ship queued. Right, the turtle ship is queued, and the war wagons come down south past those walls. There's a mangonel at that workshop. And the ram goes down to the rocket cart. Walls going down, war wagons come in. Hills go down. Hills going down too. And now Terz is ready to push the TC, but there's another castle. There's another castle drop. All right, another castle drop. Can Terz deny this? I think he can. I think this is denied. I think this is a doubt castle. I think Benanji is a bit overly ambitious here. Oh, what a rocket cart shot. And a turtle ship behind it. That doesn't go up. And now it's 46 fills to 11. I was worried about the war wagons, but... Nah, Benanji's dead here. Benanji's dead. He was choosing aggression, but a bit overly aggressive here. And Terz is walling him out. Those vills have nowhere to go. They're putting on a show for the pandas, those turtle ships are. Terz hasn't won the game yet, but he's up 45 to 10 vills. As much as we have seen players win games with 0 vills, I don't think this is going to be it. Another guard tower for Terz too. Turtle ship even helping against the mangonel. Down it goes. And, well, 9 of the 10 vills are here. 9 of the 10 vills are here for Benanji. Can they break through the walls? Oh, nice rocket cart shot. Nice turtle ship rocket barrage. Vills go down. 3 vills left. And there's a GG. And 2 to 3 will be the final score. Terz wins 2. Benanji wins 3. Thanks again to both of them for playing. That was kind of crazy. I'm not sure how I feel about the map, though. I feel like nothing happens for a bit too long. And there we go. Economy better for Terz. And he killed all the vills of Benanji. Yeah, I enjoyed the turtles, at least. I enjoyed the turtles. So, congrats to Terz. Oh, also, here's a weird thing. Let me just show you guys. The things I have to deal with when casting. See this menu here? You would think, oh, the menu is over the rest of the screen. I can't click anything. But no, I can interact with everything behind the menu. Like, I'm still clicking. You see the HP bars appear. And if I click Leave Map, sometimes it's actually hard to click that because there's something behind it. And, like, it interferes with clicking Leave Map. Like here, yeah, I should be able to click. But not when that comes up. So that's a bug. If someone wants to clip that, I can submit a 3rd bug report for the show match. It happens to me in the scenario editor too when I'm trying to click on menus when editing maps. So here we are. Let's see, I'm getting pinged somewhere on Twitch. Alright, so that's the end of the show match. I think we're gonna do a few community games. Real quick. How's that bug yesterday? Yeah. So do a few community games before heading offline. And I'll be back tomorrow at 17 GMT, that's 12 p.m. Eastern Time, for USA Cup Finals. Any plans on making Pacifist runs again? Maybe. I have some ideas, but I need time to edit. Microsoft is a small indie company. Small indie company indeed. Alright, let me just update some stream titles. And let me also reset some hotkeys now. Alright, so you know the drill. If anyone wants to play, let me know, and we'll get some viewer games going. Oh, also, they updated the map pool. We now have team moats. I think they realized the futility of Glacis in the map pool, so we have team moats instead. That's scary. Okay, we'll just queue for some games then. Also, again, just give a shout out to John Slow for co-hosting A Sudden Disaster with me. And Arena, lovely. We got Arena right away. And we also have some pocket picks on Arena. So we'll do a couple community games, and that way, even on the VOD, we won't have any spoilers due to the video length about when the show match ends. Just in case people want to watch. We can swap the scene. So I hope you enjoyed that. We have a lot of work to do on maps before we get into Sudden Disaster. But it was amazing last time we did it, and I'm hoping for more of the same this time. Forever. Oh, Tatar is on the flank, alright. Chinese and Han flanks. Interesting. How do Tatars do against Chinese now? Who is 23? Is that someone I should know? 1/4 Ohat. That is a name. Frank Pocket, too. Frank Pocket could maybe be a bit of a struggle for the Mongols initially, which the Malians should handle that. We kind of want Mongols to fight Sicilians and Malians to fight Franks, I think. I guess Malian Farimba camels could be good against Sicilian cavaliers. Just give a GLHF around to everyone. Let's go pick up those goats so we have more scouting. And it will be chickens. Chickens. Do we funnel them or mill them? I guess we mill them.
Hazır. Gem Kurkayman.
Let's leave that side for TCs, I guess.
Tayyarmen. Kurkayman. Keskeymen. Salam. Gem Kurkayman.
Alright. So Fox is in the middle too. An Arabian wolf. There's so many wolves on the map, I feel less at risk to dying to trushes on this version of Arena than I have in the past. There's so many wolves that eat your villagers if you go forward. Okay, so they have forward resources too. That's good to know. And we're against the Chinese too. So I guess I would worry kind of about a Fire Lancer push. Remember, I have the longer lasting sheep and whatnot too. Goats.
Emriniz
Hazır.
tayyar Bargaymen. Emriniz
Tayyarmen.
düşündüm. He.
See if we can kill a pocket scout.
Çıkkaymen. Tayyarmen. Raymen. Hazır. Kuraymen.
Selam.
Oh yes, we did win. Alright, well, now we just have to try to avoid all scouts on our way back.
Çıkkaymen.
Emriniz
Çıkkaymen.
Oh, yeah, we didn't. Oh, I shouldn't have been on aggressive stance there.
he. Kurgaymen. Avga çıkkaymen. Selam.
Emriniz. Tayyarmen. Kuraymen.
Ooh, checked his swing there.
Hazır.
Kurgaymen. Avga çıkkaymen. Avga çıkkaymen. Selam derhal kurgaymen. Avga
Hazır.
çıkkaymen.
Tayyarmen.
Tayyar emriniz derhal kurgaymen. Tayyarmen. He. Bargaymen. Derhal kurgaymen.
Tayyarmen. Hazır.
Emriniz düşündüm. Selam kurgaymen.
Emriniz.
Alright, so now I don't have a scout. So I don't see anything.
Hazır. Kuraymen. Gem Kuraymen.
So if you ever like do something with the scouts, it's always good to give your teammates updates on what you're doing. Oh, we have a Vil going for wolves there from forever. I guess you can skip a mining camp if you do that, so
Emriniz.
don't know how worth it is, but always a nice trick to do it if you want to.
Avga çıkkaymen. Avga çıkkaymen. Avga çıkkaymen.
Tayyarmen. Gem
Tayyar can kurgaymen.
Tayyarmen.
Can kurgaymen.
Now we're gonna ask how much do we want to boom. Guess we can do a lumber camp now.
Selam kurgaymen. He. Can
Hazır.
kurgaymen.
Salam.
Emriniz
Do 2 lumber camps.
kurgaymen. Bargaymen. He. Tayyarmen.
Gem Kuraymen.
Selam derah keskaymen.
Another house, maybe.
Emriniz. Kuraymen. Daracht keskeymen. Kuraymen. Daracht keskeymen.
I can click the tree I want to.
Daracht keskeymen. Kuraymen. Daracht
Alright,
keskeymen.
good enough.
Gem Kuraymen.
And we can go up on 25 pop. That's good to me. Yep, there's red.
Hazır. Salam. Tayyarmen.
TC, that's such a weird thing. Town center and villager, like,
Salam.
things you can click on are different.
Gem Kuraymen.
He. Kurgaymen derhal kurgaymen.
Okay, so red is up rather quickly. But that might just be a quick up with the Chinese. We were not getting trushed. So I gotta be aware of red scout now.
Tayyar men.
Avga çıkayman. Keskeyman.
Emriniz. Hazır. Tayyar
Tayyar men. Keskeyman.
Emriniz. Salam. Emriniz.
Selam.
Salam.
Keskeyman.
Keskeymen.
Okay, so there's a trush.
Tayyar derhal kurhaymen. Hazır.
I'm not too upset about that.
Kurhaymen. Salam. Avga çıkaymen. Kurhaymen. Emriniz.
Emriniz. Avga çıkayman.
I don't have loom, so I'm not gonna just pick vills and rush at that.
Selam. Kurgayman.
I think I can wall behind it and still do a fast castle. Might just need an extra vill. I can market blacksmith behind these walls too to reinforce them. I put fletching even for the trush.
Hazır. Derhal kurhaymen. Keskeymen.
Emriniz.
Tayyar men. Kurhaymen.
Tayyar men.
Kurhaymen.
So we're in a good position to keep this reinforced. And if we need to do a tower behind this, we can.
Hazır. Derhal kurhaymen. Hazır. Kurhaymen.
Emriniz.
Let's do a tower there.
Hazır. Kurhaymen.
Tayyar men.
Kurhaymen.
Selam.
There we go. And we're up.
Selam. Emriniz.
Kurhaymen.
Tayyar men. Kurgayman.
Tayyar men. Kurhaymen.
Fletching.
Salam.
Yep.
Derhal kurgayman. Tayyar men. Derhal kurgayman.
Hazır. Salam.
Selam.
Hazır. Kurhaymen. Hazır. Tayyar men. Hazır. Tayyar men. Salam.
Emriniz. Selam. Kurgayman.
There we are. And we'll be ready to do a workshop once we're up.
Emriniz.
Tayyar men. Keskeyman. Kurgayman. Kurgayman.
Wall off like that.
Keskeyman.
Hazır. Haymen. Derhal kurhaymen. Tayyar men. Haymen. Düşündüm.
Selam. Tayyar men. Emriniz.
Emriniz. Salam. Haymen. Hazır. Emriniz.
Bargayman.
Okay, just gotta get the timing right on those repairs and garrisons. So we'll be up without issue.
Tayyar Burgayman. Açkayman.
And immediately we will do a Mangonel.
Salam. Keskeymen. Kurhaymen.
Selam.
Haymen.
Emriniz.
Hazır.
Bodkin might also be interesting. Wait, let's do a Bodkin if we can. I've actually considered that Bodkin in the tower fight. Needs the market more than I wanted to there, but we'll do it.
Selam. Tayyar men.
Düşündüm.
Selam. Burgayman.
Salam. Tayyar men. Darah.
Emriniz.
Hazır.
Açkayman. Tayyar men. Düşündüm. Emriniz.
Salam. Hazır.
Selam.
Okay.
Haymen.
Now we just need to make sure we get the up timing right.
Tayyar men.
That the pocket isn't rushing us somehow.
Tayyar men.
Deraht keskeyman. Derhal kurgayman.
Emriniz.
Açkayman. Selam. Kurgayman.
Oh, and thank you, Smittum, for the sub. Thank you so much.
Very well, brave Rodrigo. Face the knight afoot.
I'll face the knight afoot. We never make our subs face knights afoot here. Unless they're a pikeman. Pikemen are certainly capable of facing knights afoot. Oh, let's outpost a bit. So that's forever doing. So 23 is still feudal. Who is 23 anyway? I feel like that's a name I should know. 23.
Selam. Derhal Kılgaymen. Kurgaymen. Bargaymen. Bargaymen. Kurgaymen.
Hazır Kurgaymen.
Teyyarmen. Kurgaymen. Derhal Kılgaymen. Düşündüm. Kurgaymen. 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 Emriniz Kurgaymen. Deraht keskeymen. Teyyarmen.
More
Kurgaymen.
farms to west.
Kurgaymen.
Hi. What does he want? Oh, the light cav is slower than the scout. Oh, John Slow, thank you for the raid. Welcome to Arena.
Selam. Bargaymen. Kurgaymen.
Just AoE 2 things.
Salam Kurgaymen. Kurgaymen.
Alright, so at least we have some outposts now. Let's do more outposts over here, just so we get the map vision. I like outposts.
Tayyarmen.
That's what I've learned from Sudden Disaster. Outposts are good.
Hazır Deraht.
So welcome in everyone. We thankfully have a game of Arena. Hope you enjoyed the show match.
Deraht keskeymen.
Up rocket cart. Okay, I gotta be careful with the rocket cart.
Deraht keskeymen.
They're just booming here. I said we could go forward with the mangonel and try to destroy that.
Emriniz Kurgaymen. Kurgaymen.
I do kinda need the wood upgrade.
Deraht keskeymen. Emriniz Kurgaymen. Selam. Derhal Kurgaymen.
Get a house.
Keskeymen.
Tayyarmen.
Emriniz
I
derhal.
think it's time to start having a houseville.
Bargaymen. Kurgaymen.
Do them forward. Some wheelbarrow while we're housed.
Düşündüm.
Grab the foxes and then do more outposts. Welcome back.
Kurgaymen.
Emriniz Kurgaymen. Kurgaymen.
Salam Deraht keskeymen.
Deraht keskeymen.
Let's see if our
Hazır
pocket recognizes the monk going back.
Emriniz Kurgaymen.
Did I lose my rocket cart? Might have. Oh, he attack grounded there. Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Kurgaymen.
Let's not delete the TC. So we're just gonna try to go 3 TCs and then go up after that.
Kurgaymen.
Hazır Emriniz Kurgaymen. Hazır Kurgaymen.
Emriniz. Teyyarmen. Bargaymen. Kurgaymen. Kurgaymen.
And we'll wall behind the gate. Don't need to have the super pretty base. Just want to get the walls up more than anything.
Tayyarmen. Kurgaymen.
Teyyarmen.
Any wolves nearby? Nope, so we'll keep outposting.
Salam
Selam.
Tayyarmen.
Derhal Kurgaymen.
Do another, oh, we never did a horse collar? That's a mistake.
Teyyarmen. Selam Kurgaymen.
That's gonna hurt our wood income then without a horse collar. Run that Ville. Oh, there's a scout there. Let's delete the Ville so the scout doesn't have a charge conversion.
Salam
Just one Ville.
Kurgaymen. Tayyarmen. Kurgaymen.
Selam.
Salam Kurgaymen.
Start adding some Villes to gold. Rocket carts there.
Hazır Kurgaymen.
Bargaymen. Düşündüm. Kurgaymen. Emriniz.
Let's do handcart, then we'll go up. Handcart gold upgrade.
Emriniz.
Deraxt
We're
bargayman.
at the
Derhal
university.
Turgayman.
Go up. Oh, we have a goat we never took. Oh well. Let's take it now.
Tayyar men. Hazır.
Turgayman.
So I'm guessing it'll be fire lancers, so I think I just want to go up into cav archers.
Deraxt kan açgayman. Selam. Turgayman. Turgayman. Emriniz bargayman. Düşünün. Derhal Turgayman. Turgayman.
And Frank Pocket. So, oh, a castle drop, alright.
Derhal kılkaymen. Kan
Tayyar men.
kan açgaymen. Tayyar men.
We're not that far away from Imp, actually.
Hazır. Gem kılkaymen.
Tayyar men.
Emriniz.
Deraxt kan selam. Turgayman.
And we're up. Okay, so we can do our own castle. Up.
Emriniz.
Delete that.
Yes.
And just wall behind this.
Selam.
Send a few wheels over there. Start amassing cav archers.
Turgayman.
And I actually wouldn't mind another mangonel.
Selam bargayman. Turgayman.
Salam Ukraymen. Tayyar men.
Emriniz bargayman. Turgayman. Derhal Turgayman.
Emriniz.
Make sure this is walled properly. Get eco upgrades behind this.
Hazır. Ukraymen. Derhal kılkaymen.
Alright, and we'll do a castle, but more towards the rear.
Ukraymen.
Selam.
There.
Selam.
Tayyar men. Ukraymen. Ukraymen.
Emriniz.
Ukraymen. Hazır. Ukraymen.
Let's see what this mangonel can do for us.
Salam hazır. Ukraymen. Hazır. Tayyar men. Ukraymen. Salam Ukraymen.
I gotta get there.
Tayyar men.
Ukraymen. Kan
Selam. Turgayman.
So we're up. We can actually get some Keshiks going. Okay, you got a trib. We'll have tribs though. I'm not casting this far enough back. We shouldn't have to care too much about tribs. Should roll off back here. Heavy cav archer.
Tayyar men.
Turgayman.
Hazır. Ukraymen.
And I mean, they'll have Mangudai.
Emriniz. Gem Ukraymen.
Emriniz.
Ukraymen.
GC.
Tayyar men.
I mean, we don't really want to. Neither of us really have halbs for the Frank player. Let's actually cancel that. Did I cancel it? Yes. I want halb.
Turgayman.
Salam.
Yeah, that halb definitely the right choice.
Hazır. Kan açgaymen. Tayyar men. Ukraymen.
Okay, that needs to
Turgayman.
wall ASAP.
Derhal Turgayman. Selam. Tayyar men. Selam.
Oh, yeah, that is open. That is not good.
Hazır. Emriniz. Ukraymen.
Tayyar men. Emriniz. Turgayman. Turgayman. Selam.
Hazır. Ukraymen.
That,
Tayyar men.
that is open too. Alright. It's okay, we're gonna have halbs everywhere soon.
Emriniz. Hazır.
Selam. Bargay. Emriniz.
Ukraymen.
I got a couple of holes in the walls.
Selam. Bargayman.
Salam. Aynen. Tayyar men.
Okay, yeah. We needed to just go halb earlier.
Hazır.
Pocket can get here eventually.
Selam. Hey.
Düşün
In this situation, I think we just need TCs as much as we can. I finish the barracks. Just need help numbers. Should be able to help there now.
Selam. Tayyar.
Yeah, Halbs is Tatars, right? That's I should have just done them earlier though. It's a mistake not to have done them. And the Mongol pocket should hopefully down. Oh wait, what are those sergeants over here? All right, P6 here, 2 now.
Emre.
That would be a problem. That is done. Here comes some Mangudais, and those should be able to hopefully deal with the sergeants over time. He's dead. Alright, I will try to run those. Mark it anymore. Maybe how's it useful there? Yeah, mark it at least. We're winning at least. Done. John's here. No trade by base. Yeah, I should have just opened Halbs earlier. Oh, he's Turk, so he doesn't have Halb. Misclick on the market, but it's okay.
Hazır. Gem toplayın. Gem toplayın. Hazır.
Selam.
Toplayın ben.
Hey, tayyar mı?
Hazır. Toplayın ben. Rahat keskeyin ben.
Yeah, I did run already.
Emriniz. Selam. Toplayın ben.
That goes away.
Aynen.
Yes.
Send wood if you're floating.
Selam.
So this is just a reboom into Hussars. Pretty straightforward. I just need as many TCs as I can. Looks like orange is maybe more dead. The paladins there are gonna be nasty.
Selam. Tayyar men. Emriniz.
Aynen. Hazır.
Selam.
Emriniz. Selam. Hazır.
Let's get a safe TC in the back here.
Emriniz. Selam.
Saw skirms. Hopefully Forever can hold for a bit. Sorry, just to kind of do me in.
Derhal kuraymen.
Teyyar men.
Hazır. Kuraymen. Hazır kuraymen. Salam. Derhal kuraymen. Hazır.
Hope those rams will be useful at some point.
Salam.
Kurgaymen. Kurgaymen.
Tayyar men. Kuraymen. Hazır. Salam.
ATC's going.
Emriniz. Kuraymen.
Selam.
I don't have a mill anywhere. That I could definitely use. Be careful about leading farms.
Salam.
Oh, that is amazing.
He.
Gem kuraymen.
Emriniz. Kurgaymen.
Hazır.
So the more sling I get, the faster I'm back into the game. I don't know what I can. A lot of your shots.
Teyyar men. Selam. Emriniz. Keskaymen. Kurgaymen.
Wood, please.
Tayyar men. Kuraymen.
Teyyar men. Kurgaymen.
Stone, please.
Salam.
Derhal kurgaymen. Deraht keskaymen.
Hazır.
Okay, I don't actually need to be farming now. I need is a market for more stone.
Kurgaymen.
That doesn't look good.
Emriniz. Kuraymen. Tayyar men. Kuraymen.
Teyyar.
If I could just mine that with stone.
Kurgaymen. Emriniz. Deraht
Hazır.
keskaymen. Düşündüm. Kurgaymen.
Houses too.
Selam. Teyyar men. Deraht keskaymen. Selam. Kurgaymen.
Salam.
Emriniz. Kurgaymen. Selam. Kurgaymen.
Emriniz. Derhal salam. Tayyar meniniz.
Okay, this house is on the way up.
Hazır. Tayyar men. Kuraymen. Kuraymen.
It's gonna be a while before I get upgrades too. That's gonna be a lot of gold.
Salam. Hazır.
At least we have those Gebetos.
Teyyar men. Kurgaymen. Deraht keskaymen. Deraht keskaymen.
Rotation.
Teyyar
Armor,
men.
it's
Deraht
important.
keskaymen. Deraht keskaymen.
Gem kuraymen.
Selam. Emriniz.
Take that
Kurgaymen.
gold.
Teyyar men. Deraht keskaymen.
Okay. Managers are being useful. Lovely. Okay, I think we got this. I think we have a good reboom going on.
Deraht keskaymen.
Hazır. Kuraymen.
Turbines, hustle armor now. You guys stopped.
Salam. Tayyar men.
Teyyar men. Kurgaymen. Selam. Kurgaymen.
Hazır. Kuraymen. Tayyar men. Kuraymen. Emriniz. Salam. Kuraymen. Hazırınız.
We need gold access somehow.
Kuraymen.
Emriniz.
Salam. Kuraymen.
Leading walls. There we go.
Kurgaymen. Teyyar men. Kurgaymen. Selam. Kurgaymen. Emriniz. Kurgaymen.
Almost boomed.
Hazır. Kuraymen. Salam.
Kurgaymen.
Hazır. Tayyar men.
Get to that gold. Okay, gotta get to that gold. Lines. Sell for armor.
Emriniz selam. Düşündüm. Kurgaymen. Teyyarmen. Selam. Kurgaymen. Teyyarmen.
Eventually we do a castle because we need the unique tech, but we need to worry about Hussar and the blacksmith upgrades first.
Hazır emriniz. Hazır. Kurgaymen. Teyyarmeniz hazır. Kurgaymen.
Emriniz keskenli.
Around there. And Gabby, thank you so much for the raid.
Selam.
Welcome everyone.
Kurgaymen.
Hope you had a good stream.
Teyyarmen.
Once we click Hussar, then we think about really pushing up.
Teyyarmen. Keskenli.
There is Hussar finally.
Salam.
Kurgaymen.
Teyyarmen.
Emriniz
Kurgaymen. Keskeyle.
He.
Food, please.
Teyyarmen.
Let's just see if we can make that all move for the paladins.
Kurgaymen. He. Kurgaymen.
Alright. We'll be spamming like cap here now.
Teyyarmen.
Hazır. Kurgaymen.
Just can. Or Hussars even.
Emriniz. Kurgaymen. Salam. Kurgaymen.
Okay, so light cavalry, so there. Maybe that deals with it. Care. Block. Gauge.
Emriniz. Hazır.
Okay, let's keep this alive. Come back there. Good. Okay, 23 is resigned. Lovely. Lovely. Some blast furnace. Alright. Some little hills, but this will be cleaned.
Teyyarmen. Salam.
Teyyarmen. Kurgaymen.
Teyyarmen. Hazır.
Kurgaymen.
Alright, now we're good. We got 38 farmers, we need more. We're fine to spam. Hussars. Conscription, alright. GG. GG. Monks can help with the paladins. We had there were way too many paladins early on for monks. When the Franks player is boomed for paladins, alright, we're just dead. The thing we should have just done is we should have done halbs right away. That's the flank was pushing me, but I should have been prepared for the pocket going paladin. When my flank is, or when my pockets go to Mangudai, they need time to get there. I should have opened halb, even as Tatars. I was thinking too much in the 1v1 against the flank. How did you get so much gold? Player 3? It's probably relics. Yeah, you got relics. And then didn't make trash unit the whole game pretty much. It's a good idea to have some vills in pocket base to reboom when under pressure early. Usually no, because it's going to put you too far behind. But you can always... running at the right time is always pretty good. You don't want to be too slow to run. So thank you also, John Slow and Gabby, for the raids. So tomorrow we got USA Cup coming up. That'll be at noon Eastern time for the Americans, or 17 GMT. And then Sunday evening I will head to Brazil. I might do a quick stream Sunday morning. But I gotta start getting packed and get everything prepared for that. Let me, wait, leave the queue. Oh, DE. I left the... Oh, I guess we didn't leave the queue. I got some Black Forest. All right. Maybe we don't have a Brazil command. All right. I was gonna pause the queue for a second. Oh, it is in Brazil. That is the LAN. So see under the stream in the description of the LAN. As redirected to the Wikipedia page of Brazil. 23. I swear, is 23 someone I should know? I swear I've seen that name somewhere before. Yeah, Goth Flank. Oh, we didn't get Black Forest. Can we leave the queue now? I want to run to the bathroom before the next game. Alright, chat. I'll be right back. Team game time. Yes, Arbase. Yes, Arbase. Do you want to join? We have spots for people. Let me know if you want to join. Invite Arbase. Playing a couple of team games, and then it's time to finish maps. Or finish Tapus, at least. Azai, you want to join? It's okay. Arbase in. You join voice chat? I wasn't going to do voice. This is cool though. Can I? Yep, JX, you can join. JX CD. Right. Might just do like another one game or so, because I do want to get over to the map scripting. Let me know if you got the invite, JX. And ban team modes. Not gonna play team modes. You didn't get it? Alright, let's try once more. Something went wrong. Oh no. Did you get it that time? Maybe Arbase can try sending if he's here. Wait. When was that added? They just added it today, Arbase. Because, what was the map? Glacis was completely broken for 4v4s, so they replaced it and added Team Moats, which I guess is a similar concept to Glacis. But yeah, that was just added. only positive vibes, TTV. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? The map itself is also completely new. Team Boats? Oh, Team Boats has been there forever. That's been a standard map for a long time. What, do you have the highest team game, Elo? Because you're going to carry us. That is why. So Nomad, you got Koreans, Dravidians, Britons squad. So this one, let's go random as always. Britons are always an interesting Nomad save, I think. Don't really have a power unit, but longbows can be nice in the right situation. How many hours? A lot. Oh, the way. I guess they're a good civ. Don't really think of them on Nomad, but maybe we just need to see more Nomad. We get a nice boom into whatever the units are that I have. I don't even know. Okay, you will do a dock. Two vills come together. TC right here. We do have Dravidians, so I don't need a house. Okay, let's get these cattle here. There's my boars. Let's get over here, try to find more boar. There's an enemy right there. Cow, we'll send the cow over to JXCB if we can, I guess. Or maybe it's safer to go to this side. I'll just have it scout for the dock. Man, this feels so far from the water. Maybe I do need a house. Okay, at least the cows can scout the water for me. There we are. This has a lot that means something. The maps are very, very hacky for sure. Oh, we have 3 people next to each other. All right. I definitely want to scout back here. I have one map where I manually place hundreds of cliff tiles to make cliffs. I learned a lot about cliffs. That's what I can say about the map. Well, I learned a lot about cliffs. Very polished. We also had the qualifier where I could polish them quite a bit. Is that one of us? I hope not. Our base is wondering who was last. Actually, I'll do the house with the... Do house there and more the boar here. Okay, there we are. And once that's done, should have enough food to drop off that we get another vill. Oh, there we go. Already done. Right. And just keep scouting around up here. Boars are kind of far away. We have deer right by the TC to help make up for it. Alright, so what do I want to do? Is this just a boom map? I mean, I kind of hope so. Who's Dong Water? I should scout. So many cows I gotta keep moving. Scout and see if anyone has a dock by me. There is... I can do water. As I will go water. Alright, they're next to each other. I feel like on Nomad you want to have 10 million fishing ships now because of the current water balance.
准备就绪。
为
伐木什么？
猎人，
伐木工。
准备就绪。
何种命令？
何种命令？
Can be a far lower, but I don't think it should be a problem for us. Do one more fishing ship before the next house.
正确。
准备就绪。
猎人，
On wood, we
什么
can
遵命。
hoard that now.
剑
That's
士
over there to grab that cow.
遵命。
准备就绪。
Let's
正
also
好。
just do a closer house
伐木什么？
for the heck of it,
何种命
so we
令
don't？get housed.
猎人，什么？好。准备就绪。猎人，
什么？
正确。为遵命。
There's the cow. Oh, there's a third boar up there. And I will take that boar.
准备就绪。行。
什么？渔夫，建筑工。渔夫，
I haven't seen a dock near me, so I should have a good fish boom. Oh yeah, we look pretty darn safe on water, so big fish boom time.
准备就绪。遵命。遵命。伐木工。什么？猎人。
Let's hope that that vessel gets back to the TC.
为正确。行。遵命。准备就绪。
Do a bit of blocking with the cow. We should be fine. Yep, there we go.
何种命令？
More than fine. Let's just go around here, find another spot for another dock.
什么？正确。
为行。正确。
为。准备就绪。
行。
何种命令？
遵命。何种命令？
准备就绪。
Okay, Vil fight. Let's go. I don't know who got the Vil first. Green docking here. Someone gonna chicken out.
何种命令？什么？为。
Okay, if that's the case, I'm gonna need to start doing mills then.
建筑猎人。何
Let's
种
see.
命
Well,
令？
it depends on who wins the Vil fight. 80k. Oh, nope, green is there. Oh, I did win.
遵命。行。
But I
正
need
确。
to wall
建筑
this
工
quickly.
建筑工。建筑工
Get。another dock. Alright.
建筑工。为。好。遵命。建筑工。
Stay back there and do the dock.
何种
剑
命令？
猎人猎人。
什么？
好。
准备就绪。建筑工。修理工。
Oh, wait, I just need to garrison the fishing ships once the dock's up. Yes, kill the Vil. Oh, are you going to the murder holes range? Yeah, you are. I can't do another dock. Our race is up. Good.
何种命令？什么？
何种命令？
Back to work. Why is my back to work
准
button
备就绪。
in a weird spot?
正确。
Okay, you can be here now. Still want a fast castle.
为。
正准备就绪。喂，
什么？
猎人。什么？何种命令？剑
Lumber camp there. Basically keep docking there. I'll need gold to
准备就
FC.
绪。何种命
遵
令？
命。喂，
矿工。为。正确。遵命。
准备就绪。何种命令？喂，
矿工。准备就绪。好。什么？
剑矿工。
为。建筑矿工。
Okay, let's just keep trying to find where green docked. I'm sure green will have docked near
何种
me.
命令？正确。
How near?
好。遵命。建筑工。
How many fishing ships do I have? 10.
准备就绪。
I feel like more than that.
什么？准备就绪。
All these will also go to wood.
什么？
I'll not be harassed in my private.
准备就绪。好。什么？
Yeah, I gotta pick that dockville. Don't want to be harassed on the water
什么？
at all.
正确。好。遵命。遵命。正确。
I'd love to get another dock over here.
喂，行。准备就
I
绪。
have all the food I'll need. Nice little fishing ship, so that cow might just rot a bit.
建筑渔夫。
And it'll be worth it for more docking. Let's also just scout. Did Green ever do a dock over here with a fishing ship? Why is it so hard to right-click on the leaping fish? Let's just spread the fish out a bit. I might have been overzealous doing that extra dock, but
喂，
什么？
行。
just gotta market blacksmith our way up.
什么？
何种命令？
建筑工。
This wood. So no dock there. All right.
何种准备就绪。什么？建筑准备就绪。
We need a third ville.
准备就什么？行。
It's fine.
伐木工。伐木
Our ville's
工。
to wood now.
伐木工。
喂，遵命。伐木工
There we are.
命令。什么？伐木工。
There we go. Is there stone somewhere? There
何
is.
种命令？
喂。
喂，正确。
Love to get stone just so I can outpost. Oh, it's fire.
什么？
准备就绪。工。建筑工。
I think you guys come over here to this dock, the safe one.
何种命令？建筑工。渔夫。
喂，
Just in case I have to farm.
建筑工。什么？
Some horse collar ready. Oh yeah, we can also do forging. It'll help the fires. Actually, no, that's just for hulks.
准备就绪。粮草
伐木
征收人。
粮草征收人。
准备就绪。伐木工。行。遵命。建筑伐木工。
I haven't made warships yet. Let's do a bow saw first. Oh, longboats. E7 on longboats. Yeah, so we definitely will go farms then. Do you even want medium warships against longboats? Will it be in time? Still are safe over there. There's war wagons from our base. Alright.
好。建筑工。
A castle drop from the Persian player. Well, that's not going to be too much of a castle drop then. Did we click? We didn't click medium warships somehow. Okay, and we'll just fight those longboats then.
准备就绪。正确。建筑工。什么？
建筑伐木工。
I think I want that many mills on stone.
何种
I want
命
some
令？
outposts.
伐木工。
喂，
建筑工。伐木工。
Okay, that is not good if JXCB is completely dead. Hopefully JXCB is okay, because that would be next.
何种命令？行。好。
See if we can spy what type of eco this player has.
什么？
准备就绪。
建筑
For ourselves in need a...
喂，
伐木工。
Let's just do a house before those farms.
建筑工。建筑工。建筑工。
Fucking auto farm getting in the way of my hotkeys. Almost up. Oh no, it's gonna be close. Hopefully the spears die. That looks like kind of an all-in push though, so I don't think Cyan will have much eco behind it. Oh, we finished one farm. I guess it doesn't matter that much these days. And how are my warships doing? Oh, hello. Let's just patrol that way. The question is, how much do we boom? Do we go imp or do we go tiger cav? Monastery, yep. Persian player is booming. Blue fighting water hard. Alright. We also go Shinbei Raiders, but I think Tiger Cap are maybe a bit better at getting underneath enemy eco tiles. Blue is there. Let's destroy the docks then. I'm gonna say we go Tiger Cav. I mean, not Tiger Cav, Wait, one Cav. We get a big boom behind this. Left-hand cart 2. That dock's being repaired. Alright. Oh, those are Hazai ships. Yeah, we do need bloodlines and husbandry is the civ. Let's do handcart. Okay, we should have everything we need to keep booming while eventually getting a castle. Eco tech would be nice. Oh, we lost water. Oh boy. That's why we're farming. Right. We could use some more gold control. Can I take gold there? It is a bit sketch in terms of the gold we have access to. Oh good, there's gold there. Good we found that. Good we found that. Yeah, they're going for longboats. They're 5 stable, that should be good production for us. We can add more stables. And a workshop there. So where is blue? Where is blue? I'm hoping that's just water score. Let's just see if we can get in somewhere.
何种命令？
准备就绪。
建筑工。
喂，
Up. Oh, hello.
准备就绪。什么？
建筑工。
Get in. Okay, nice. Got a wall. And we're in. Good.
喂，建筑。
为什么？建筑工。建筑工何种命为放工。
Just Burgundian Cavaliers.
为建筑工。
何种命令？喂，
遵命。
Chain there. Okay, so Tiger Cav are okay against this.
准备就伐木工。何种命令？建筑工。为何种命令？建筑工。
什么
建筑工。什么？建筑工。
Okay. How did Tiger Cav eventually, or a Huiguan Cav eventually do against Paladins? I'll come down here. I send Cav to you. Armies.
准备就绪。建筑工。什么？
好。 何种命令？
Do some Bodkin
建筑工。
University. And I'm gonna have to get walled up here.
什么？建筑工。何种命令？
喂，建筑工。
Like, just keep my eco safe. Rams. So that our base can kill green now.
准备就绪。何种命令？准备就绪。
准备就建筑
喂，建筑。什么？伐木猎人。
为什么？伐木工。何种命令？建筑工。
何种建筑工？
准备就绪。建筑工。
Stop the repairs in that castle if we can. Shack goes down. Alright, we should be able to get in. Nice, and we can raid the Tiger Cav. Pikemen versus Knights. Let's hope this works. University, why not?
什么？
I'm there for my teammate. That's good.
建筑。
Gotta get a castle in the middle of there.
准备就绪。什么？建筑工。
Yeah, okay, just in time. Okay, definitely the right call to save full castle, just based on what we're facing now. Ooh, rat and archers, if you're not paying attention, we can kill them. Over here, let's see if we can raid blue then. Got longboats over there. That's just going to be an issue for us. Go there.
准备就绪，
好，正确，
Ram push there. See if I can stop that.
准备就绪，
建筑工，
为建筑工，
Should be able to stop that.
命令，修理工，
修理工，
It's a castle drop from blue. Let's raid blue's eco finally.
什么？建筑，建筑，
As I don't really gain much from going imp is Civ. So I just want to stay castle.
建筑，准备就绪，遵命，
I almost stopped it. Let's just see if we can keep pushing blue.
建筑工，
Didn't think about rams.
什么命？建筑工，
何主命令备建筑工，建筑工，
准备建筑工，
什么为
建筑
准备就绪，行，准备就绪
We
为
can join up for the rams. Try that a bit.
好，行，建筑工，建筑工，什么好？
Okay, here's a teammate. See if I can raid Cyan again.
为伐木工，行，
Let's wall that. Don't know if we can. We can try to wall it.
命令，什么？
You know, the castle somewhere. I don't know if we want a castle on the coast. Let's see. Or a castle on this gold can actually be pretty sick.
建筑工，建筑工，
Ready for light cav in case we need to spam them.
什么？行，好，
We'll have to meet in person. It's a shame we won't be in Brazil. I know, it would be amazing.
准备就绪，
Are you gonna be in, maybe in Hamburg? I'm probably gonna be there in November.
准备就绪，做事，
I don't know if you'll be able to make that trip. We need another land in Spain again.
什么？建准备就
Alright,
绪
we're，max pop. Now let's go imp. I'm up. As it looks like it's fully boomed too. I think we're good. Yeah, this ram push looks like it's succeeding.
为正确，
This wall, I think so.
建筑
何主
工，
命令，建筑工，
I think we made the right call helping our base. Oh, against green.
准备就绪，
何种命令？
遵命，建筑工，
Just throw some farms around here.
建筑工，
Pushing up. Okay, Cyan's up. Adding upgrades there. Have my uni still? Yep. Plenty of castles left in Spain. Should add more stables then.
建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，
Tunchin, sure.
什么？建筑工，
命令，建筑工，建筑工，备就绪，
Yeah, they don't get bracers, so it's not like they get much for being imp against me. Against the armor that I have. That's still 5 armor.
什么？作战，
Can get around that? Yeah. Green's up too. Now, full ram train. This is nice. Blue looks like blue is kind of dead at this point. Still the top score, but that much should be from earlier. All the longboats now, I can arrange my vittles. I wanted that gold. Oh, well. Is there gold here? Between all those TCs. You can take this gold, maybe.
准备作战，
Oh, is that the old archer sound? It does sound very AoE 1-esque, that Huiguang Cav sound. And now we're up. Heavy Huiguang Cav. Let's do switch that and attack, conscription, and armor. And also maybe capped ram? That's gotta be good, right? Capped ram? Still a floating bit of wood.
何种命令？
建筑工，准备就绪。
Go. Up. And there is green. Alright, there we go. How many relics will Cyan have? Okay, just one. It doesn't sound familiar to me, but it definitely sounds AoE1-esque to me. Like there's a style that the sounds have, or it reminds me of. I'm thinking like the old, remember the trireme shots? Like those. No siege engineers. Let's see, Cyan's not giving up. There we go. Oof, right. That was a good one. JXCB died early, but did a good job getting to the castle age and falling back. I mean, I think Blue made the right decision of raiding me. I think we fish boomed pretty well, and then lost the water, and they kind of invested so much on the water that we pushed them. And yeah, having the Tiger Cav help our base in the push definitely helped him deal with the Archer Civ. Or not the Tiger, I keep saying Tiger Cav, the Huiguang Cav, the stable unit. Tiger Cav would have even more Pierce armor. Yeah, GG. Alright, I need to go, and I need to actually script the final map. I need to do some fixes to that before I head to Brazil. And yeah, especially once the castles for green went down, then we could raid better. Alright, but thank you so much, John Slow and Gabby, for the raids. And we'll be back tomorrow, 17 GMT, the finals of USA Cup. I'll try to be live a bit early before that. Thank you all very much for watching. My camera's frozen. Can I restart that? That happens sometimes, I don't know why. Oh, now it's not frozen. Alright. I didn't do anything, it just unfroze itself. And stop the wagons, yeah. Someday I'll have to upgrade my my camera. It's pretty old at this point, but it's also a really nice camera. Like, camera plus lens together is probably like $2,000. But it was my father's camera. He was a photographer, so he had a lot of nice photography equipment. But it is getting kind of old. It was never really meant for streaming, as much as it is a nice mirrorless camera. One day we'll have an upgrade, but that's going to be a costly upgrade. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. We'll end things on YouTube and raid someone on Twitch. And I'll see you all later. We'll be back again tomorrow for USA Cup, like I said. And maybe on Sunday we'll do a quick stream before I have to leave.